Well, today is Easter Sunday. We're in this stay-at-home mode, but I also run a construction company, so we are considered essential. And even though that is, things have still been on the light side. Some places you can't go into. But this Sunday, it is now Resurrection Sunday, as I like to call it. Easter Sunday, whatever you want to. Alright, well, I'm actually leaving my house today because I have some little furry friends that have been in my warehouse, or actually outside my warehouse. They've lived out there for as long as I've been there. Many of them have died. Some I have actually taken home. And there's still two there. So I go every day, or I try to every day, let me put it that way. I know I have missed some days. I go there and I feed these cats. So that's where I'm on my way now, to go feed them. And I think about it because, do I have to? I don't have to. You could say, well, they're just cats. But that isn't the reason I feed them. I feed them because I made a commitment to feed them. So I go out there almost every day. It is actually a very rare time that I miss, but I do miss sometimes. But usually I'll go there in the morning to pick up some supplies, so I feed them in the morning. I'll go there at the end of the day and give them some more food. But on days like this, either weekends or days that I'm not working, I'll go about the middle of the day and leave them quite a bit of food so that they can survive. I can't touch them. They won't let me. But when I pull up, they come out. They know it's me. They want to be fed. There's been different cats. There was one called Cornbread. I named him. Or actually, my wife did. And a hurricane was coming. So I opened up my warehouse door, and Cornbread and Patches went in, and they rode the hurricane out inside my warehouse. Well, since then, both of them have died. The day after the hurricane, I went in and I opened up the door, and Patches come running out. But Cornbread was in there, and Cornbread didn't come out for 3 days. I couldn't find Cornbread in my warehouse. Every day I put food in there so he would eat, but by the third day I opened the door and he was on the steps and meowing, and I waited till he came outside, but he was never right after that. Cornbread didn't make it far after that, and Cornbread eventually passed away. So I buried him in the yard there. Then some wonderful person tried to capture the raccoons in our area, and they accidentally, not meaning to, caught Patches in their cage. Well, Patches got hurt trying to escape from the cage and got infections, and within a week Patches died. So now I have just these two other cats left, and I come out to feed them. They won't let me touch them, but they come out when they see me, and they enjoy seeing me, and I enjoy seeing them. So even though it's Easter Sunday, I just want to relax at home with my wife, just hang out on the couch and be lazy. I'm heading out to feed these cats. Okay, here are some old pictures of Cornbread. Very little cat, but very affectionate. This one is Patches. Was a little more guarded, but would come near me. Here's the both of them, Cornbread and Patches. This was back in 2014. Here they are again. And like I told you, there's raccoons in the area, and this one was coming out to eat in the morning. He enjoyed it. Good morning, guys. Yes, and this one is Peaches. Was a kitten. Someone dropped him off. Couldn't stand him being out there for about 2 weeks, and then I brought him home. This is him 6 years later at my house. He's a very good cat. I love him. Well, these are the cats that I'm going out to feed. One we call Oreo, and the other I really haven't named. Probably because my wife hasn't come out there with me for a while. She's the one who usually names them. And I don't know if there was somebody else feeding them or feeding this other cat. But lately, in the past few weeks, this cat's been coming out quite more often. And I guess I should bring my wife out to see him so that she can name this cat also. Oreo is she looks like a kitten, but I know she's not. I've been out here feeding these cats I've been at this warehouse for over 7 years, maybe more. And she's been there since I started. Cornbread and Patches used to stay very close to each other. Then when Cornbread died, Patches tried to get close to Oreo, but Oreo wouldn't have it. I guess because Patches didn't allow the other animals to come near Cornbread. Anyway, that's my little saga of my cats. Well, we're pulling up to the warehouse now. Let's see if they come out. Usually here in the morning, this is midday. There we go. There's Oreo. She comes right out as soon as I pull up. Well, let me get out and feed them. The other one will show up shortly as soon as I get out. Well, they're both here. I have to step away. Oreo will come a little close, but the other one won't until I step away. Well, wanted to say Happy Easter. Building with Papa. Like, subscribe, and ring that bell. This is just something else that I do because I want to. Alright? Love, peace, and happiness to all of you. I thank you on this Resurrection Sunday. Amen.